I would first like to take the time to acknowledge that my little turtle looked like the Star of David. I'm not sure the benefits of the Star of David and things of that nature, but yeah, I thought that was an interesting thing to observe. But I just want to say, I realize being a god or looking through the lens of a god, a god-minded person, you can be very judgmental from where you came from. And it's like, don't forget where you came from, but you don't have to accept that shit. Like, you don't have to accept where you are if you're not satisfied with it. There is always better. If if you feel like somebody is living better than you, 9 times out of 10, it's the only thing that is better or good about the way they're living is how you picture their life. They may be miserable as fuck while they're like turning up in this den fifth. Maybe that's something they have to do. But behind the camera, their life is total shit. And that's that. But that's how we perceive them as enjoying their life. And I say that to say that me being in my headspace, I'll be like, okay, I wouldn't do it that way. I used to do that, get turned up, get fucked up, and then go about my life. I'm like, nah, I'd rather take another approach at it. It's not saying that I'm judging those that decided to do it the way they do it. I just rather not do it that way anymore. I've had the results from doing certain things. Excuse me. Thank you. And just I'm not a psychopath. So if I see something is not working, I'm not going to keep constantly doing it over and over again. I know I have like a very vivid imagination, very active spiritual and physical life. And sometimes that can really like have me delusional. Like I all the time I think that I really think that I'm a princess trapped away waiting for the day that my you know my king come rescue me. And and I become his queen and all this extra fun stuff. And we'll live happily ever after. And I'll be beneficial to him and his growth as he lead, men into their goddomhood. Yes, I made that up. And I just would like to be a voice for the women. I'm just like, I did it. Anybody could do it. I've always felt that way. Like, I never felt like I was better than nobody. That's why I used to kind of water down all my life experiences because it's just like, Destiny, what the fuck you got to cry for? Like, people real life go through harder shit than you. So it's just like me putting myself in that headspace. I would always be like, okay, choke that shit up. You got it. Go to the next. And it never gave me the time to process those actual emotions. And yeah, it has its pros and its cons, but right now I'm benefiting from the cons of it, which is also a pro because I'm releasing that emotion of that neglect that I did feel for myself. And I don't like that. And also I know I've been watching my husband for a few years now. And he probably don't know I've been watching him for a few years because he just got wind of my presence. But I don't want that nigga to think that I'm stalking him or no weird shit or anything. I just like the way he think. I just like to see the way my brain functions I like to see it presently through other people, expressed through other people. And I know I have a very well functioning mind. And when I see that man speak and he just says the things that I want to say, but I don't like have the content or the conversation to actually express it, like I'm expressing myself through him. That's how I see it. And I love that for me, but I also have to learn to be my own voice because I am the feminine energy of his masculine energy. So therefore, you know, a great balanced meal is good for the soul. And that's how I want to come. I don't want to get to him and then I'm acting all shy and shit like oh, I just want to sit in this corner, you go do your thing. No, I want to be a helpmate. Like, how can I contribute to your peace so I can do my thug thizzle? Because I like creating things, I like nurturing, I enjoy that soft shit. I love the thought of being a wife, I love the feeling of being a mother, I love the ability to take care of others. And it's just like people real life had me feeling like I should hate that because I've done it so much so effortlessly. But like I like to practice until that time comes. And lately I've been finding myself ungrateful for the practice because of the environment. And I can't do that because sometimes the environments aren't going to be well, and you're going to always have to, push through the bullshit, the trials and tribulations, keep that positive energy so you can continue to pack your shit and triumph through the darkness, because through the darkness, creativity and light is created. So I continue to strive in chaos, but it's like now I feel like I'm at a point where I don't have financial, I want to say financial, how would it, not financial appreciation, fin visually, financially, like visually showing the fruits of my labor. And I want to say that's okay, but it's not. I'm at a point in my world where I'm trying to figure out how and where I direct my energy in such a low frequency area and them, help those around me. But it's like there's only one me, and I don't want to say that I can't handle the task because God not gonna give me anything that I can't handle. I just I just would love assistance. I would love help. I get so tired of being by myself physically, this being by herself. But my spirit is always, happy and surrounded and filled with love. But I just want to see it. Like, I'm not no sucker for no friend. I'm not gonna let nobody play with my top. I'm not dumb for no man. It's just like I've got all this practice to better myself. And yeah, those people reap the benefits of my niceness and left me high and dry, drained and burned. But it never stopped me. I will never give up hope on the fact that there is something and someone, some people out there that is just like for me, like the sisterhood. I need like the physical leadership that I want. Like, I get tired of being my own teacher. Like, I miss sitting in the class and learning. Like, I never thought I'd say it, but I would love to be taught. it's just like, yeah, I just be trying to make a way out of anything. But it's like I was also I was also sitting with fear, but that was my past. Like as of yesterday, it's just I felt like I'm fearless. Like I don't want to say like I'm fearless because I know that feeling of like anxiety, anxiousness, and disruption can come up at any time. But it's like I know where to direct it. I know where to put my mind to where that ain't shit. But do it, Destiny. And it's like I had heard this girl say, well, I forgot how she said it. She said it so much better than I'm depicting it. But the way I'm depicting it is like if you fear it, then there's just God like confirming, do it the you can do it. Like you gonna do it. You scared cause you gonna do it. You scared cause you can do it. Like the thing is, are you going to do it? And the fact that I'm scared because I can do it, it just makes me want to do it all the more. And that's why I just be like, sometimes when I'm nervous and I get that feeling in my stomach where I'm just like, should I fucking do it? No, I just do it. I just push that shit out. Cause it's like, I guess it's mind over matter. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I like when I have that feeling of conquering my fears. And now I'm just like, I can be what I need to be fearless, but also to be confident and superior in whatever I need to do for this world and myself. Because, and I keep saying for myself, but I feel like I've done so much for myself, and now I'm just allowing God. I am being patient because you know G Man, if I am a child of God and I act in my childlike form, that means I'm supposed to be careless, I'm supposed to be free, I'm supposed to be expressive, I'm supposed to be curious, I'm supposed to just just be that burst of endless energy, and I will be that. I will be that so I can allow myself to continue to grow and be that, if it makes sense. It makes sense to me. But I'm just like, I'm the example I want to see in this world, and I really love to see where I'm going and how far I'm going to go. So I'm going to keep my head up. I would love some like minded individuals in my circle. I will have them sooner or later. But right now, I gotta let motherfuckers know I ain't no faking no funk. This ain't no 1 to 2 years into this shit. Like this is my whole life. And then like some of the stuff that I be seeing that the world is really into, like the shit they be arguing about, like women watching anime. I got nervous and scared because I used to watch anime and I didn't want nobody to say that I didn't watch anime before time, before I became famous, because I didn't want nobody to think that I was bandwagon anime. But I love anime. I fucking love anime and I watch that shit with no problems. And I have very good personality traits of very great anime characters. So Like, who am I to stop myself from the experiences that I'm actually going through? Like, I'm not living no fucking lie, and I don't have to explain myself to or for anybody. It's just like I always had felt like everybody didn't understand me, so it's easier to over explain things. But I forgot what I was saying originally because I paused the video. But I love anime, and eventually, when I get a little money, I would love to have cosplay. But I don't want nobody to think, oh, you know, you all claim you spiritual. Now you talking about you won't dress up to this, that, and the fifth. That is what my spirit loves. That's what makes me happy. I'm going to do any and everything that my little heart and my adult heart and my teenage heart has desired our whole life. So if that mean I motherfucking dress up like Pikachu or Batman or Catwoman, then bitch mind your business. Cause at the end of the day, as long as I'm holy, I don't have to be holier than God. As long as I'm as long as my heart in the right place. The benefits that I seek is peace, like freedom of expression. I don't want nobody to ever feel like they have to hide as much character, as much beauty, as much personality as I hidden over the years. And I used to always be in a headspace like I'm in a wrong generation. I always have to say I used to do this, that, and the 10 because I couldn't afford therapy. So I'm still processing some of the shit that I've been through. And I'm just speaking my little thoughts. But I'm just like, everybody can't afford that shit. And I had to do what I could to make shit do. So, yeah. Sometimes I got high and minded my business. So, my husband, he's not a really good, well, he's not a fan of weed smoking women. So, yeah, I will be pushing myself towards stopping soon. And I don't want to say, but my environment causes me to, need a puff or two a day to keep the cops away. But that's no excuse because I am stronger than temptation and I attract my desires. So if that man don't want me chiefing, by golly behind, I'm gonna do what I can, and I'm gonna put the work toward that. But at the end of the day, smoking is something that is comfortable with my spirit. So it's not a bad thing. Like all the time, I don't say I'm smoking to get away from life. I smoke so I can continue to prosper in life without everybody else's judgment or bullshit. Because when I'm high, I really don't give a fuck what motherfuckers got to say. I'm going to do what I need to do, and I'm going to go about my lovely. And I'm going to have a big smile on my face doing so and some tiny eyes. Yeah. And it usually helps me focus and work quicker. Like, I'm not smoking to just sit there and be useless, this, that, and that. I'm smoking so I can relax and calm my creative juices through the chaotic environment I have. Like when I'm watching three badass boys, and only one of them is my son. So like sometimes I'm babysitting my nephew and all of them and all of that fun stuff. So it's like, yeah, I'm smoking. I'm playing with the kids. This, nine, to 10. We enjoying our life. Or I'm smoking. I'm writing a song. Enjoying my life. I'm smoking. I've probably just cried about a therapy session I just had with myself. And you know. Now I'm just like, all right, well, I'm chilling now. And I don't even say I smoke to stop crying because by then I've been done stop my tears because I am the smoke. I am the high. I just enjoy smoking. I enjoy smoking socially. I enjoy the unity a good blunt can bring. Like, I like smoking and listening to music. Hell, if I smoke shit, I may stop smoking and start dancing if the music vibing good enough. Like, I just enjoy being able to put myself in my box. And I can do that sober or I can do it high. But the environment that I'm drawn to most days do cause me to have to, smoke a blunt. And that I'm okay with. And I'm going to stop acting like I'm losing that man because I smoke a little weed. If you don't like me, husband, because I'm smoking a little weed right now, that's your business, okay? You'll figure it out later. Like, um, he probably don't even know I smoke, but I'm talking because clearly somebody in his circle got him feeling heavy about that, and I just don't want I don't want no problems. I don't want no beef. I don't want no chicken, and I also don't want him to think that I'm new to this, not screw to this, because I I know I only been watching him for like I've been watching him for maybe 2 or 3 years, but before I was watching him, I was already like, opening my own mind to the unknown and all these different experiences. And I've been interested in everything that I've come across. It was just that finding him, I was like, oh my gosh, it's men that think like this too. And then he just had this aura of a leader, of a man. I'm like, see, okay. I can't say that this man is perfect, but when I say I look at men based off their potentials and what they're offering the world, this man is not faking it. He's ready to push his limits. See, I used to see men and their potential, and like I would try to empower their growth and all this down the ten, but they used it to feed their egos, and it ended up causing them to self sabotage and also lose me in the process. But with him, that man's so focused on himself. Like, I'm so grateful that he just don't be looking at all these random chicks that be in his DMs and comments and things like that, because bitches is random and bitches is thirsty. And I probably look like one of those to him because he don't know me. I just happened to see a guy that I was interested in, the perfect embodiment of myself. And I'm just like, dang, I know what that's about. I want that. So I'm patient because I'm patient. I'm not gonna put no spell on them. I'm not gonna force them anything. I'm gonna attract that woman as the great divine feminine that I am, as a woman of goddism, goddom. I am going to get my husband, and our origin story is gonna be so fun and just something worth the world looking into. Because, girl, how you found that man all the way in Cali? California love. But no, it only makes sense that that's the man for me. And then like recently, I've been catching that dark masculine. Oh my lord. Let me feed him some grapes. Mm. Okay, okay, calm down, Destiny. You're all adults. You are an adult. But oof, that man. And yeah. And because my imagination is highly favored in his department, I'm patient because my what if is what if this shit work? What if this the man I'm supposed to marry? What if this the man? I know I've seen him in my dreams, but what if he is that man? Like this that man. Like he wasn't a figure, uh, somebody else that's gonna have like his energy and this that. And that. No, it's him. It's that man. And he's just gonna have to take a chance on me. I know he and his ego, like all these bitches is the same, this, that, and the 10. Baby Lord, no, you ain't met me yet. One thing I'm not is the same. One thing I am is different. So, hey, I had to take a risk. I know I'm worth the risk. And I'm honored and appreciated that you are worth my risk too. So I will patiently await for that man because I'm still working on me. And as I continue to work on me, he will see the goddess in the streets. And her name is Destiny. But um, it's like it's a whole new world, adventure, excitement. And it's like you're either gonna rock in my delusions, rock in my world, or move the fuck around. It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. The hell? God gave me earth for a reason.